What's going on, everyone? Crazy Russian 86 here. Today, as always, I'm drinking my malt liquor, Mickey's fine malt liquor. And I also have some chips. Fiesta, Twits, Хуеса, блядь. But this is gonna be my last video for a while in here, because I'm leaving tomorrow and I'm not gonna be back in California until the 17th. So you're not gonna see me on YouTube for like close to 2 weeks, because I don't know if I'm gonna make the video on the 17th exactly either. We'll see. Probably not gonna be here for like 2 weeks. So, but when I will be back, I'll tell you later. I talked to my friend Michael, not really my friend, acquaintance, and he told me not to even come here. And I'm like, well, yeah, I would like to get the fuck out of here. Not that I don't like California, I like it better than Ohio because it's nicer, but it's just lonely, just a lot of bullshit, people acting funny, you know, and bullshit kind of, you know, makes things worse for me, so. I have no possibility when it comes to like hanging out with people, having fun. Pretty lonely. I'm not even trying to be with people because they're trying to say, hey, there's something wrong with you, shouldn't be like that. I'm dealing with stupid people like ThERealPewDiePie. But it's funny because, speaking of the devil, speaking of ThERealPewDiePie, yesterday, Reese 2336, Oreo Bizel, he sent me a video on my Facebook, and that was the latest video of ThERealPewDiePie, and that was actually a good video. You know, ThERealPewDiePie, she really likes to make stupid, offensive videos about me, which are not even truthful. About me drinking and driving and trying to tell me, hey, you shouldn't be like this. And I'm getting angry at her because of it. The last video was actually good. So ThERealPewDiePie, if you're watching, if you want to make the videos about me, how about, and I beg you, if you really want to make the videos about me, make the videos like the last one, not like the ones before. Okay? Because the last one, that was funny and it was not offensive at all. You pretty much took the video of me and Todd, make it in like black and white, and then you put our voices singing Linkin Park in the end, which is actually a good song, by the way. I like Linkin Park, so that was a good choice. And you put me, my voice, over the voice of Mike Shinoda, and Todd's voice over Chester Bennington. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. July 20th was like 6 years since he committed suicide at the age of 41. I remember that time. I was actually living with Lydia when he committed suicide. And that makes me want to remember somebody I also met. 2018, when my life was a little better. A guy from Hawaii, his name is Jeff. I had fun hanging out with him. He told me he has borderline personality disorder and he was a a big fan of Chester Bennington. And I actually like that guy. It was one of my acquaintances from First Community Village when I used to work there. It was her man at the time. And I like him. Guy from Hawaii. I'm drinking with him together. And then I met with her on her birthday, that girl, her name is Turi. She goes by Turi. I'm not gonna give you her legal name, nothing like that, but it was her man. I like him on the birthday. And the funny things about speaking of drinking and driving, because I went to her birthday, it was February, I believe 2018. She turned 29. And I went to the bar and I got really drunk. Then I went to my car. I felt that I cannot drink. So I passed out in the parking lot. I slept there for 4 hours. I woke up at 5 in the morning because I felt like I can drive. And I drove back home safely. So the real PewDiePie, hopefully that story gonna tell you that whatever you making up this story about me being, drinking and driving, being dangerous, they're not even true. Because I actually did that. I drove to the bar, I hung out there, I drank. I felt like I'm not in the condition to drive, so I slept in the car for 4 hours and then I drove. That's it. Nobody told me nothing. I just slept in the car in the parking lot by the bar. Nothing happened to me. So speaking about me drinking and driving, being dangerous by myself, get out of here with your bullshit. Now I'm drinking and I'm not about to drive. I left my car by my place. But I would be fine even if I were about to drive. But I'm actually not. Not today, not right now. And this is actually a present from Lydia. I really like this hoodie. I've been wearing it a lot. It's one of my favorite hoodies too. And I was angry at her at the time. She was giving me a present and before she disappeared. And I was angry at her, so I was not giving her shit. But I was angry at her because I felt like she was bullshitting. She was pretending to be sick. I didn't really trust her. I didn't feel like she deserved any present from me. Because she's been pretty ungrateful. That's just how I felt about it. And I didn't like the way she was acting, like running away always, talking about going to therapy. Disappearing. Like, if she really want to be my woman and she want me to break up with my woman of 10 years, yeah. I think that you should be going differently about it. And if you don't, then I wish you could be a decent person so you keep in touch, but I don't like the way she does things. Because even though I've been watching videos of psychologists and they've been all saying that there is no friendship between men and women, it's all sexual. I mean, that could be the truth, but then again, that's pretty depressing. Because, okay, if you think this way, right? Let's say I have a girlfriend, right? And we're cool. And there's another woman I come across and I like her, right? And maybe I want to have a relationship with both of them. But some kind of relationship. Not doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. But let's say I want to have two of these people in my life. Have some kind of role in my life for both of these people, right? And let's say that one of the women whom I'm not with, she feels like she want to, be my woman. She start acting funny, running away and this and that, and like talking about therapy and shit. And I'm like, that only hurts the relationship because I feel like, okay, you acting funny, you disappearing on me. Why? What if I want to have some kind of relationship with you? I want you to disappear. And if I want to give you a chance, the best I can do is like, okay, let me check you out. Let's go out in a couple days and see how you're gonna be as a woman. Even though I know you, but let's see how it's actually gonna work out. Because, before the things were not like I looked at you like that. I was looking at you like I want to have companionship, but I have my woman, you can fuck other guys and I'm not gonna care, So, and obviously if I really would be looking to you like a woman, like I want to be with you seriously, I would actually care if you're having sex with other guys. But because I didn't, because I look at you as a friend, you can fuck anybody you want and I'm gonna care less. So it's a little bit different dynamics of relationships. So I look at you like, okay, if you want to have a relationship, if you want to be different, you need to prove that, you're better than my current girlfriend. And I have to look at you like this, and I'm gonna make the decision in my head that, you know what, I really like this girl better. I really want to be with her. And I really need to feel strongly about it. Not just like, oh, I had a good time with you, or, I need to make a quick decision. No, I don't roll like that. I just cannot make decisions like that. Especially with the woman who told me certain things which were pretty offensive too. Not as offensive as the real PewDiePie, but still. And I understand people look at me like I'm not 100% normal. Okay, I get it. That's why, if I cannot get a relationship, I just pay for sex. And I don't have no shame about it because, you know what? I need to boost my ego. And I would like to treat women as a piece of meat. Because then I get my needs met, and I get what I want, and I feel more confident, more secure, and also I feel more free, because then I treat women like a fucking sandwich, like a fucking ice cream. I get what I want out of her, I give her money in exchange for sex, and I can do what I want, and I don't have to hear her telling me, hey, you're not a normal person, you shouldn't act like this. She may think whatever she wants. I don't care what she thinks. All I care about what I'm getting out of her. That's it. But when I'm in a relationship, woman's gonna start criticizing me, telling me, oh, you're not doing things this way, you're not right, there's something wrong with you, I don't want to hear that shit. If the woman tells me this, that's it. I'm done. And psychologists in Russia were talking about it. I'm like, oh my God. If this video is coming to me, I'm listening to it, I could 100% relate to it. These people, they really know what the fuck they're talking about. That's why I'm talking about it, because it applies to me and I agree with it. And it's really interesting because these Russian psychologists, such as Mark Barton or Andrei Nazarov, these people know what the fuck they're talking about. And that makes me think about my relationship with women too. It's like really like, I can relate to that type of stuff, and they really know what they're talking about. Like they're right on point. Certain things I may not agree with, but most of it they understand. But even like I said, this guy, Mark, he even said that, there are general rules and there are exceptions. He said that if the guy tries to move in too fast, he's probably an abuser. But he said, again, my parents, they met and they got married within 3 weeks and they've been together for the rest of their lives. So it said all the rules have an exclusion. So even though general rule, if the guy tried to move in too fast, he's probably an abuser, but it's not like that all the time. So, and not to mention, there could be people who could be narcissistic and they still can get into good relationship with people. It just depends what kind of relationship it is. See? Because like me, for example, I wouldn't want to have a codependent relationship with a woman. I want a relationship like I have now, where I give you money, you give me sex, you shut the fuck up, you let me do what I want, you don't tell me nothing, you just ask me to buy the to pay for your shit, and I go to work and work my ass off, and then I get sex and I buy you shit. To me, that's a normal relationship. I'm cool with it, okay? Now, if I'm gonna find the woman who is better for me, and I'm gonna spend less money on her, and I'm gonna have more sex, and I'm gonna enjoy her more, that's definitely a better relationship. So, would I abandon my current relationship for that? Probably yes. But then again, I have respect for my woman, I guess. People like this word respect, but I guess I'm gonna use it. Even though it's not the word I like. But I guess people like to use this word. And it's funny, because when I was a teenager, I said in Russian, я никого не уважаю, кроме себя, мне нужны друзья, чтобы вместе бухать. Which literally means, I don't respect nobody but myself, and the only reason why I need friends is I want to get drunk together and have fun. And I want to get drunk together, you know? So see, you're talking about respect, I'm talking about, okay, I want to get money, I want to get pussy, I want to get drunk, I want to have fun. And I don't care whether you respect me or not. All I care about, I want to get what I want and live how I want. See, you're talking about two different languages. You're talking respect, I'm talking I want to get my way. See? And I don't care what you think of me, because, okay, what does it mean to be respected, right? It means to get a social approval, right? So, if I want to be approved by society, what do I need to do? I need to be a societal slave. I need to do not what I want to do, not what makes me feel good, not what makes me feel happy, but I need to do whatever other people consider a socially appropriate behavior, a good behavior. So that means I need to be a fucking kiss up. I need to kiss up to people, I need to win the approval, and I need to sacrifice myself to win the approval of other people. I have to be normal, I need to act certain way, I have to think certain way. And even if that's gonna make me feel miserable, I just have to do it. So people are gonna be happy with me. Why do I wanna live like this? I would rather be a weird guy who goes to work and pays for sex. Okay? I would rather be that. Because then I will be free and I'll do what I want. And if people say that I'm a fucking weirdo, I don't give a fuck. Woman can think that I'm a weirdo. If I'm gonna go like this, I'm gonna put fucking money in my hand and say, hey bitch, I want you to have sex with me. If you're gonna do what I want, I give you money. If not, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's it. And I get my way with her and I'm happy. She get what she wants, I get what I want. That's it. She can go with her life, I can go with my life. And we're all free. I have my freedom, she has her freedom. She may think that I'm a creepy weirdo, but I don't care. Because as long as I get pussy from her, I don't give a shit what she's all about. All I care about is getting what I want. That's it. You know? And if I want a woman for fucking relationship, right? If she tells me that, oh, there's something wrong with you, you shouldn't be like that, I'm gonna say you have two options. Either I want nothing to do with you, or I can give you money because I wanna fuck you, and you shut your fucking mouth, spread your legs, get the money, and after that I'm never gonna see you again. That's it. If the woman tells me this, I only can fuck you maybe once, or if she doesn't want to do that, I can say, you know what, I want nothing to do with you. I want to be with a woman who would say, okay, Emil is a weird guy, okay, I get it, but you know, he tried his hardest, he's tried to work, do things, he buys me stuff, you know, and I don't care the fact that he's weird or whatever. But the woman like that, I may be able to have a relationship, you know, and I will spend money on her in exchange for sex, and I will feel cool about it. Because I will feel like I can be myself, I can do what I want, I can act how I want, and she's not gonna tell me nothing. But that's just how I feel, you know. And I will be cool with the relationship like this. Because that's the only relationship I'm actually capable of. And I will have my freedom, you know. Because when a woman tells me, oh, there's something wrong with you, you shouldn't be like this, yeah. I consider that like insult to my sense of freedom as an individual. And I don't want nothing to do with people like this, because they're interfering with my life. And they're taking my freedoms away from me. And that's very offensive. The only not offensive thing is just shut your fucking mouth, give me the job, give me the money, tell me what to do, shut the fuck up, and I'll do it. So I get the money, so I will be free. That's it. So I can have money, so I can build the wall between me and society, just like Donald Trump. So I can feel free, so I can do what I want, I can live how I want, I can enjoy my life, and I won't have to hear nothing from nobody. You know? That's how I want to live my life, okay? And people can say that I'm a fucking weird, I'm cool with that. Like I keep telling you, I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay with you interfering with my way of life. That I have problem with. Also, a couple days ago, I watched the video of Life is Overrated. That guy is usually on point. I fucking love watching this guy. Very conscious, very smart individual. He was talking about that he wants to enjoy his life, you know. He doesn't want the things to be like they used to be back in the day, where people just proud of, you know, of suffering. He's saying, I don't want to suffer in life. I want to enjoy my life. I want to do things which makes me feel good, makes me enjoy my life. And if I could quit my jobs, if I would have an opportunity to make money off of YouTube, I'll do that. Because I want to make money by the means I enjoy doing it. And then he was talking about, like, people say, oh, you don't like to work for somebody? Get your own business. Well, and I feel it. I can relate to it on so many levels, you know. People used to tell me that too. Because of the jobs, people have problems with me because they don't like the way I do the job. People say, get your own business. Now, I'm socially handicapped individual. I cannot connect to people. So how the fuck you want me to market myself to other people when I cannot do it? I can't relate to people. I can't market myself to people. So I cannot do that. All I have left is like do the job the best I can and live in the hope that people's not gonna fire me, that they're gonna tolerate me, and they're gonna encourage me to do the job the best I can. So I can get my paycheck, I'm gonna get my fucking money, and then I can either spend it on my woman, if I have one, like now, but I don't know how long we're gonna be together at this point, but we'll see, you know. But even if you're gonna break up, you know, she's a good woman, so. And the funny thing that Lydia, she likes her too, that's the thing, so. And Alima is okay with anything I do. Like if I'm gonna find somebody who is better than she is, and I'm gonna tell her honestly, hey, you know, I'm sorry, I found somebody better, let's just be friends, she's gonna be cool with it. She told me that, so. But I just don't want, you know, to treat her any type of way because she's a good woman, you know. Even though she's not satisfying me 100% in all the areas, but she's a good woman, you know. Other women are way worse. They don't give me no time of the day. They like to criticize me. I cannot approach them, you know. It's not like I can find somebody much better, really. Even Lydia, you know, whom I would consider the second, you know, choice. She even told me certain things which, you know, I'm still angry at her about. And I don't like the fact that I cannot just call her and talk to her, so. And I hate the fact that she feels like in order to be in a relationship with me, she has to go to fucking psychologist, okay? I don't like it. Because with Alima, I didn't have to go to psychologist. You know? As a matter of fact, she was being my psychologist, so. But I didn't have to go to psychologist to be with her. To have sex with her, to kiss her, to do anything, you know. I didn't have to go to psychologist. And she told me that I have a chemical imbalance. And she knows about narcissistic personality disorder, borderline, autism. She knows all about that. And I talked to her about everything. She knows everything. And I'm cool with it, you know. I'm cool with people knowing about it. I'm just not cool with people treating me any type of way or people telling me how should I be or how should I act. That's what I'm not cool with. But people knowing about my behaviors, okay, cool. I'm glad you know about it. But as long as you're not interfering with my life, as long as you're not trying to change me or tell me, hey, there's something wrong with you, therefore you shouldn't act like this way or whatever, I'm cool with you, you know. But I'm not cool with people telling me, oh, because there's something wrong with you, you shouldn't show off. Like, fuck that. I will act any way I want to. Because these are your fucking norms. They don't apply to me. I don't give a fuck, you know. They don't apply to me. I don't care. At the job, okay, I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna kiss your fucking ass. And I'm gonna say yes, even though I feel like fuck you. Because I don't want to get into fight. I don't want to get fired. Because I want to get fucking money so I can survive. Right? I get it. But outside of that, if you're not my boss, fuck you. I can cast you out if I'm not gonna get no fucking consequences. I cast you out, I block you, that's it. I don't fucking care. Lydia, it's a little different because, you know, I wanted to have some kind of relationship with her. That's why, you know, I care about it. And that's why I'm willing to forgive certain things, you know, which she did to me, which I didn't particularly like. And I'm willing to, like, look, okay, let me actually look at this woman. Let me look at her as a woman, not just a fucking roommate, you know. Let me look at her as a woman. Let me see if she's actually worth it. You know, but... And if she's not worth it, I still be friends with her because I enjoy talking to her about her music and, you know, I enjoy when she was telling me about her life experiences in America. So I was really interested in that type of stuff, so why not? It was all about me like shit. I would like to connect to people. I would like to talk to people, and it doesn't have to be sexual, okay? I would like to talk to people to whom I can just talk and say, you know what, I can understand you, I can relate to you. Let's keep in touch. You know, that would be cool. You know, so... But when people telling me, oh, I can't have a connection with you because you're weird, and they are looking at that instead of looking like, okay, let's not look at this person's weirdness or his cultural background. Let's look what, you know, unites us and talk about that. Okay, I'm from Russia. I have certain personality traits, whatever. You're American and you don't have it. But if you want to have a relationship, let's talk about what we have in common. Oh, you like this show, you think this way, okay, let's talk about that. Let's forget about the differences, let's not talk about it, let's talk about what we have in common. Then we're gonna have a relationship. Because if you're gonna be talking about weirdness or differences, there's no way you can have any type of relationship. Let's face it. Let's be mature enough to understand that concept. You wanna have a relationship, let's build it up on something which we have in common. And forget about the differences. Put them aside. Because if you're gonna focus on that, we're not gonna have a relationship. Any type of relationship. We're not gonna have a relationship if you focus on differences, okay? Real PewDiePie. If you want to have any type of relationship with me, even though it's online, I know you're probably not gonna be my woman because you fucked up, but you can make videos of me, but make it like the last one, not the shit before. I wish you can just delete all of your videos but the last one. Because the last video you made was not offensive, was funny, was good. You showed good video editing skill because this is cool. I like video editing. When I was younger, I wanted to know how to make videos in a cool way, you know. I was even thinking about going to school to take a class in video editing. So I'll know how can I implement certain things which I have in my head. Because I was always thinking, okay, I want to make videos. Even back in Russia, I was watching videos of how all of these famous musicians, you know, were making their videos. How it was taking them like 3 or 4 days to shoot their videos and whatever. How they were like sleeping like 3-4 hours a day and just working their asses off to make a clip which is like literally like maybe like 4 or 5 minutes long or whatever. You know, that shit was actually made me like excited. I really like to be watching that shit. And I wanted to do the same thing, you know. But it didn't work out because, you know, I had to work, you know, warehouse jobs, another job because there's something wrong with me, you know, and people don't take me seriously. And if I'm gonna hook up with people and I'm gonna say, hey, I wanna make this video this way, you know, then I can just listen to me. Eminem had that luxury, I didn't. And I wanted to be like Eminem, you know, not like him, but I wanted to do like similar type of stuff, you know, like make good videos and implement whatever was in my head into like real life, you know. That was something which I was actually passionate about, but my passion never went through. So now I'm 36 years old, another 4 months I will be 37, and I'm just working a job so I can help out my woman and other people, you know, because I need to do it. I know like some people say, oh, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I feel like this is something I want to do because, you know, I just can't let her hanging. Just like I couldn't let Lydia hanging. I wanted, you know, for her to be happy as well, and I still do. I want to meet with her and have a conversation, and for her to telling me what she's been up to. I want her to be happy in her life, you know. So even though she was telling me about all the men she used to fuck and all of that, and sometimes that was making me feel jealous, and that was making me feel like, that woman, she's better than me because she had more sex, she was getting the guy, she was a model and whatever, but then she's going out with this man who don't shit for her, you know, and here I am, I do things for her, and she doesn't do nothing for me, just like Halima, the same thing, you know. But, you know, I still like, you know, to have that conversation with her. Maybe not necessarily about her personal life, but to see what she's all about. And I just fucking cannot do it. You know? I want to just have people in my life who are interesting to me. Male or female, I don't even fucking care. So I can get my way with people, you know, live how I want, do the job how I want, have a relationship with people I like to have them, whether male or female, I don't even fucking care. Because it doesn't have to be sexual, it has to be like a connection when it comes to like, okay, oh, I like that you're interested in this, let's just talk about that, you know? And then if, you know, if you opposite sex, I want to fuck you, okay, cool, but it doesn't have to be all about that, you know? So that would be great. Just to have some kind of connection with people and just enjoy myself and do what I want to do, you know? My life always gets into ways, and I just can't do it. I have to do not what I want. I have to do what the market, the society wants me to do. You know? So, like, I may not necessarily want to work in the warehouse or assemble grills, which I actually like my jobs, don't get me wrong. I don't like when people ask me stupid questions, but I do like assemble grills. You know? I don't like when people are trying to see if I'm stupid or not, but I'm cool with like putting boxes into certain areas. And I'm okay with the job because I like the money. But I don't like stupid questions. I like to do DoorDash, but I don't like when they ask me, hey, can you please confirm this? Listen, I'm not stupid, I know what I'm doing. Can you please stop asking me stupid questions? Just give me the fucking order and shut the fuck up, okay? If you do that, I will be happy. That's all I want. I want you to deliver my goddamn order, and I don't want to be bothered, okay? I don't want to be bothered with stupid fucking questions. Don't you understand that this is fucking irritating? You know? That's really irritating. I just want to get my shit and deliver it. That's it! I don't want nobody to be asking me no fucking questions. And why am I dangerous? Because I feel this way. Because I'm fucking yelling at you. Maybe I don't want to be asked questions. Maybe I know what I'm doing and I don't want nobody to be telling me nothing, okay? How about that? I don't mind my fucking business and I don't want nobody to be telling me nothing. And if you have something in common, and if I want to have a conversation with you because I like you as an individual, hey, let's have a conversation. But the conversation shouldn't be about what kind of food you eat, what tea you drank, or, oh, are you sure you're picking up the right order? That's not kind of conversation I want to have with you, my friend. I want to have a conversation about what you're all about, what we have in common, what do you like. Oh, okay. Look at this guy. Watch the video for Life is Overrated 96. He knows what he's talking about. Oh, I like this guy. He's really cool. Heck yeah. Show me another guy who... Oh, show me this music. Show me this stuff. That's kind of conversation I want to talk about, you know. That's what I like. Not I know what the fuck you're doing about. Because apparently you have some autistic traits or possibly you have Asperger's or whatever. So fucking what? Why do you care? I know what I'm doing, that's it. Asperger's doesn't affect my job. That much. And why do you care what's wrong with me? Does it really fucking matter? I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm saying, that's it. That matters. Nothing else does. Why can't you just fucking do not to care? It's just like fucking Tisha unarmed. You know? She doesn't have arms, so she drives her car with her feet. But can she drive the car? Yes, she can. Not like everybody else because she doesn't have arms. The same thing with Asperger's, you know? You have autistic traits, other people can talk and do the job at the same time. I cannot. I need to focus on work. But I still can do the job, so what the fuck? Oh, you can't do the job up to the par? Well, that's a whole different issue. I'm not big and strong enough, you know? I'm not fucking, 7 feet tall, 350 pound dude, okay? So you can't expect from me to do the same thing. Like there is a guy who's like maybe 6'4" at my job, and he told me he weighs 380 pounds. So he can bench 335, okay? Me, I can bench 150, maybe 175. Maybe if I really try hard, I can do one time with 200 pounds. My height is 5'6" and a half. I'm about 170 pounds, okay? You can't compare me to the guy who's fucking a foot taller than me, almost 2 foot, maybe like fucking 8 inches taller than me, and who's fucking double my size, okay? Who's literally like 2 of me. You can't compare me to that guy, okay? You just can't. I cannot fucking bench press 335 pounds. I can't do it. I'm a smaller guy. I would like to do it, but I just can't. Because I'm not big and strong. But it doesn't mean that I have a disability because of that, you know? Like, what the fuck? Oh, you have a problem with your job because you're not big and strong. Okay, I understand it, but I need to do what I'm gonna do. I need to build myself up to be better at what I'm doing. You know? I wish I was big and strong too. When I was a kid, I wanted to be big and strong, but I just couldn't. I'm short, you know, I don't have good coordination. I don't like that about myself, but I just cannot help it, you know. All I can do is do my best, even if it's not good enough, you know. Oh, it feels good when I like got some alcohol in me and I'm just like feeling a little bit inebriated and full before I have to go. Cause you know, like, even though I came here and I feel like, oh, I don't want to drink, but I feel better, you know. I feel much better if I just be with people whom I want to be myself and enjoy myself, you know. But, you know, be by myself doing my own thing, just like taking it out on camera, that feels good. Getting the buzz, you know, that feels good. Right, guys. Sweet, motherfuckers. Ah, that was good. Oh, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. About to go home now slowly. Listen to some music on the way back. Enjoy myself. But this video is over. Peace. Later, guys. Yep.